Okay, I heard you. I heard everybody. You want me to make a couch for Totoro. So I'm gonna do it. To make y'all happy, she'll have a couch. Will she sit on it? We shall see. If you have been following my channel for a little bit, you may or may not know I have a cat called Totoro. Totoro likes to sit on my lap, or her preference, sit on whatever project I'm working on, so I can't work on the project and I have to pay attention to her. She's like laid right here because she knows I can't avoid her. Totoro realizes I'm doing something and has to let me know what she's doing. I literally just started working on this project. This is how far I've gotten, and Totoro has decided, you know what, now's the time. Now's the time I want your attention. Sometimes she just acts like I don't exist, but she's so cute, so I really don't care. I got a lot of DMs and a lot of tags in couches for cats, and there are some patterns, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do. And we'll see how that goes, because it's me and I like to make things up as I go along. So if something doesn't work out, I can fix it along the way. I bought some yarn for it already. I bought this here. This is the Caron 1 pound. Also, like, if you think I'm just gonna make her a basic couch and not the floral couch of my dreams from the 80s, clearly you don't know me, because that's what's gonna happen. That's why I bought this brown. I would have went with my favorite yarn, and that would be the Lions brand Pound of Love yarn, which is so soft and so nice. But they don't have this brown. I don't even know if they have brown. But anyways, I went to Michael's and they didn't have brown. So I went with this one because I'm gonna need a lot, because it's gonna be a whole little couch. I don't think it's gonna be too big. I think maybe it's gonna have to be wide enough for her to sit, and then long enough. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. I don't know the pattern. I don't know if I want to do like distinct flowers, or, you know, just like a jumble of colors, but I don't want it to be all brown. I'm kind of thinking, you see this orange right here? I think that would be good because it's like an orangey pink kind of color. Again, I'm going for something very 80s, you know, use some of like these colors. I haven't decided. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet, okay? I mean, again, it's for Totoro. I don't even know if cats can see colors. I think step 1, figure out a design. Step 2, figure out the dimensions. And then number 3, start crocheting. I wish I could just start crocheting right now, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to come up with the pattern today, at least. I have another project that I'm working on. We're gonna make her a couch, because she deserves a little couch. And if she doesn't sit on it, I don't know what to do. Totoro, I'm trying to make something for you. She keeps attacking all my yarn. Now look at her. She's like, I'm not doing nothing. Nothing's happening here. Even when I'm in the middle of a project, I'm still thinking about what my next project is gonna be. And I think that's where this week's sponsor will help me out, which is Craftsy. Now, if you haven't heard about Craftsy before, it is a great online resource for all things creative. Whether you wanna learn a new hobby or just brush up on skills you already have, Craftsy is the place for that. And they have so many classes to pick from. Oh, over here. Down here, yeah. You have a question? Yes. Is there knitting classes? Because I've always wanted to learn how to knit something. And I have all the things, I just don't know how to do it. Oh, they have lots of classes to teach you how to knit, whether you are a beginner or advanced. Now, what about a class that teaches you how to reupholster something? Because I got these seats right here and they need an upgrade. You know what? They actually do have classes on that. Oh, how about a course that helps you fight the urge to completely destroy your sewing machine and take it all apart and then chuck it out a window because you're so frustrated that you don't know what else to do? Maybe not that specifically, but they do have a lot of sewing classes that you can learn from, and classes teaching you how to properly use your sewing machine so maybe you won't get frustrated in the future. That works for me. Craftsy actually has over 2,000 classes to choose from. If you guys want to try out Craftsy, be sure to use my link down below in the description. And the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a full year of premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49. I don't know what it is about this pattern, but I'm having extreme difficulties with it. I don't even know what happened here. For me to get back to here, I have to take all of that off and then take all of that off. Should I have just done like 3 separate cushions? Why am I like this? Did undo it, and I now know what was I doing wrong. It's not because I was like, oh, like I'll just start it early for some strange reason. No, it's because when I'm trying to just like catch the brown color on the back here, so then that way there's not a big long string, what I normally do, let's pull this back, is when I go like this and I'll put it through, and then I'll take the brown yarn drape it over, and then I'll continue my stitch. Come on, continue the stitch. What I was doing was I was putting it in, draping it over, and then pulling it through and acting like that was the color when I should not have been doing that. So I think back here when I had switched to brown, I was actually trying to hide the brown, and then I just kind of forgot what I was doing. But I'm back on track now, and like I could have just probably left it, but where the flower is up here, it kind of needed to go this way so that way that flower fits better. So this is a project, that's for sure. Look at her, she's like, yes, you're sitting on all of my yarn right now. Totoro, if you want this couch done on time, you can't be sitting on all the yarn that makes the couch. You know that, right? She just wants to sit on the couch now. So technically she is sitting on the couch right now. It's just still in yarn form and not in crocheted form. She wants this. She wants this so badly. She can't even wait. I got this done. I actually think this looks so gosh darn cute. Really love these colors, and I'm really glad I actually switched out the one color. I was thinking about doing this yellow, but like seeing this with this like nice tan color, I think it just looks so much better, and it's not too vibrant, even though I love vibrant. I really like this color. Now, there are a few things that I messed up, like I accidentally messed up there. I think I messed up here. Something happened here, and something happened down here. I don't know how it happened. This one was supposed to be either closer this way or closer that way, and then I think this one here was supposed to be over more, or like this was supposed to be over, and then this was supposed to be over. I actually think like this whole thing needed to be over a bit. That one could line up better, but because again it's like abstract flowers, if they're a little mushy, it's gonna be fine. This is going to be the back panel of the couch. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought. I don't know why I think Totoro is so fat. I mean, she's quite husky. I might have made it a bit too big, but that's okay. Because what I'm thinking is that this can like fold over a little bit this way, and this is gonna fold over this way. I still have to work on the seating area. I don't think I'm gonna crochet the whole thing. What I might do is, because like here's the thing, I don't need to crochet the whole thing. Is making it big enough that it folds over both the sides, both the front and the back, but underneath I'll put an elastic around it and cinch it in. I think that would work. And then I also have to do the little arm areas. Trying to still figure that one out. I don't know if I want to do them square or if I want to do them round. I guess it depends on what foam I get. Probably should have bought the foam ahead of time. I didn't. And then do I want to do like a little flower detail on the top of each of the I was just talking about them. I was gonna call them handles. What is that word? You heard me just say it, and now I just can't think. Armrests. They're called armrests. I don't know if I want to put like maybe two like the smaller flowers on the top of the armrests, because you'll see those, right? The bottom part, I kind of wish I would have done this too on the bottom part, but it's fine. Plan is to hopefully get the back done as much as I can. Like this will be the back part as much as I can today, and we'll see where that goes. But before I can finish it, I definitely need to go get some foam. So I went to Len's Mill because they have, like, look at all this foam. They have so much foam. The only problem is that I forgot the measurements of the couch. So yeah, I just gotta figure that out. There was so much foam here to choose from. I mean, some of them are pretty pricey, and then other ones I feel like were pretty good priced. Like this one here, I thought it was a good idea to buy this piece. Or was it this piece or was it another piece? I don't know. I bought a piece where I could chop it in half, and then that way I can use the one for the back part of the cushion, and then the other one would be the bottom part of the cushion. And then I also needed some foam for the armrests. So I ended up going with this one here because I really like the thickness of it. There was another one a little bit thinner that also could have worked, but I just think it was a little bit too small. Got home, got the foam, got the Totoro. Is she gonna like the foam? Sit on the foam. No, come back. You have to sit on the foam. Yeah, look at the foam. There you go. You like it? Do you like the foam? Look at you. Oh, she loves the foam. Okay, good. Totoro, I need to cut the foam now. She's like, no. I was like, no, you're not going to cut the foam. Okay, well, She's sitting on it, so that's good. I cut the foam and I laid the back part out and the front part out, and what I realized is that this part here is way too long and I should have like only went up to here. I'm not going to take it apart and redo it because it's actually a lot faster for me keep crocheting even though I have to crochet more than I need to, than for me to take all of this out and recrochet it, if that makes sense. It is going to overlap. We'll show this when I get to the foam, but it's going to overlap like this much on both sides. It's going to be fine. It's going to be all right. I'm not going to panic. Okay, it is for little cute sweet Totoro. It's not an item of clothing that I'm going to wear out. That's going to be really bulky. It's going to be a couch. Couches are bulky. I'm moving on. I would like to get the back panel done, and what I didn't realize is how much I'm going to have to crochet for the side arms. So that should be fun. Next time, I'm going to buy the foam before I start crocheting the project, okay? I got the back cushion done. So these are going to be for like, you know, the top part. You know, the back of the couch. Now I have to work back onto the bottom of the couch. The thing is that this is just really, really long, and it's like, it didn't need to be that long, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I just have to figure out how many more rows to go. Luckily, I'm not doing the bottom part of this cushion, so it is good that it does overhang, because then I can like elastic it. I only have this much yarn left, and I still have to do the side pieces. Okay, so I tried looking in the garage for like another brown. I don't have it. This is the first time I've ever bought this, so of course I wouldn't have any extra, and this is the closest color I can get. On camera, they look pretty similar, but this one is just slightly darker and also a little bit thinner. I don't want to spend $10 on yarn when I know this will be enough. Okay, so I was like, you know what? I don't need to buy new yarn. I'll use the yarn I already have. Because the yarn I already have is too thin, the foam is showing through. So let me just show you that. Here is a double crochet. This is with the original yarn I used. And if you look, you can't really see the white foam. I mean, sure, it will probably peek through a little bit, but because of how thick this yarn is, it kind of covers that. Now, I did like 2 rows. Look at that. I didn't mind that this was going to be a bit darker. I'm like, that's fine. I'll deal with it. But the white is really coming through on this yarn, whereas this, because it is a little bit chunkier, it's not seeping through. And I like that a lot better. And I know that if I go with this, I'm going to see the white. I'm going to be unhappy with it. So unfortunately, I do have to go and buy this yarn. But I can't go anywhere because my car is in the shop. I have to wait to get a call back. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the front, the back pieces, and I'm going to sew them all together. And then that way I'm doing something with my time. And then when I come home eventually, because I'm probably going to go at like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 to go get this yarn. So I won't be home until maybe 6 or 7. And then I hope I can get like 1 arm done today in the new yarn I obviously have to buy. At least that way tomorrow, if I have to just do 1 more arm and then I just can attach it, but I am going to go and sew the chair together now. What I want to do is I want to only sew from here to here, like sew that up and then fold it over and then fold the sides over and then sew those up. So I just need to figure out where the middle is of this. I went to Michael's, I came back, I bought this. It was actually $14. I don't know why I thought it was $9. It's not, it was $14. It's ripped here a little bit. I don't think I did that. I don't remember. But it was also the last one there in this color. So thank goodness it's also the same dye lot. Happy with that. So now I just have to crochet the arm cushions, and I think tomorrow I'll put it all together. I think that's the plan. I'm finally working in the camper. This is my first official project other than like putting all this stuff up. This is like the first official project that I get to work on in here. So that's great. But that means now I have to like put all the pieces together and make a cat bed, which I didn't think it through. I thought like, you know, crocheting, and I bought the foam and I didn't put 2 and 2 together that they have to go together, right? But I finished all the pieces, finished them all. I didn't think that the handles, why can I still not think of the right name for that? Armrests. I just didn't think that the armrests were going to take so long. They took me in total about 6 hours to make 2 of them. There's that. But now I get to put them all together, so wish me luck. This is the cushion. That's an arm. That's an arm. Front and back, which I already put together. Started this piece yesterday, so I think I'm going to finish this piece now. Oh, look how cute those flowers look. So gosh darn cute. This is this one here. Straighten that up a bit. And I'm just gonna stitch that right on, just like that. Let's work on the seat now. I have to put this on here now. I didn't think. Ooh, I didn't really think this one through. Oh, I could do something. Okay, I could do something where it's like. Now I know I kept mentioning elastic. You can do that. I just decided that I didn't want to get elastic, so I did it this way, and I think it worked out perfectly. Sitting cushion's done. This cushion is done. Now I have to do the arms. For these ones here, I think I'm actually going to sew them like outside of the cushion, like sew them like this, and then put them on the cushion. We'll see how that works. Flipped it inside out. One armrest is done. Now I just have to do a second one. Two are done. Great. Now I just have to figure out how to put this together. I don't know. I like the idea of this being seen, like the back of it, because I really like what I did here. Unfortunately, this part here is not going to be big enough for Totoro to sit on. So it is going to have to go like that. And then I have to put this arm here and then this arm like that. And I just have to figure out how I'm going to attach these. I think I'm going to sew the arms on first. How am I going to sew the arms on? I have no idea. Remember, people, I make things up as I go along. I don't know what I'm doing. This is very much just me, I don't know, doing stuff. That's what it's looking like. I'm just going to do the same to the other side now. These are in now. Now I just have to secure this. I think it's a good idea that I did this because then I can secure this to the arms and then I can flip it over and then secure it on the bottom because I really don't want to secure it in the middle. If I have to, sure. I don't really want to see the string on the pretty colors. So I really wish I would have done it on the bottom too, but I just ran out of time. I think this looks pretty though. And she's gonna sit on this and get cat hair all over it. So just like what I did here, I'm gonna do the same thing up here. It's done. Here's the bottom of it. I'm not going to show you what it looks like until the reveal. Now I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes probably weaving in all these ends. I think I'm done. I wanted to add something to it, but I don't think that's going to happen for this project today. Maybe in the future, I'm going to start weaving in the ends now. Couch is done. Here it is. This is what it looks like underneath. We don't have to discuss that because it's never going to be seen, okay? Totoro's not going to know. She's not going to flip over the couch and be like, what is this monstrosity? Do it again. Although that would be Totoro's attitude. But she's not gonna. She's just gonna sit on this. I hope she does. If I spend all this time and she doesn't sit on it, I mean, it's cute. It's cute. I'll put it somewhere in here maybe if she doesn't like it. She has not been in here yet, and I don't know if she'll want to come in here. So we'll have to see how that goes. What if we put your couch right here, right next to me? Yeah, it's okay. Go sit on your couch. Are you doing it? Oh, you're doing it. You're sitting on your couch. Good job. Good job, Totoro. Oh, I think she likes it. She's sitting on the couch. Oh, look at her. She's so good. Oh, she's a little couch blankie, Michelle. You didn't make her a couch blankie. One thing at a time. I had to see if she liked her couch. You make her a couch blankie and couch pillows. She's on her couch. Oh. Oh my God. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. I turned around for 2 seconds and she laid her little head down. Oh, she loves it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll let you go back to sleep. We're going to take a seat and talk more about this couch. All right, so a little bit about this couch. I think I did pretty good with this cat couch considering everybody wanted me to make it, so I did. Okay, here you go, people. I made the cat couch. I hope you're happy. I also hope Totoro's happy because I guess it is for her. First off, I think that if time permitted, I probably would have done
the bottom of the couch and the flowers and the sides of the couch and the flowers. But then when I realized how long it took me to do just this back panel in flowers, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get it all done by the time I had to get this thing out. I didn't think it was gonna take me that long. So I was just, I thought I had more time. I learned a lot, and what I really like is I love this pattern so much that this couch was kind of like a little test, okay? When the cool weather comes around, I would like to make myself my own sweater with this pattern, okay? Like the pattern's already done. I can figure it out from there. I would love to make a whole sweater just with this pattern. I think it would look so good. I really want to do it. Like I really want to make a sweater with this pattern. This was just kind of like the test. You know, sure, it is a couch for Totoro and she's going to love it. I hope she sits in it. I don't know. At this moment here, I haven't filmed her sitting in it yet, so hopefully she did.
Oh, look at her. She's so good.
I think I spent a little bit too much time on it. I didn't know where I was going to put everything. Like these bottom flowers, didn't even need to waste my time doing them. There's that. All right, let's talk a little bit about how long it took me to make. I forgot my crochet book in the house, so I will just put it right here, how long it took me to make. In the end, I think this turned out really good. Like I keep holding it. This thing is gigantic. I think that turned out actually really well for my first cat couch. Will I make another cat couch? I don't know. There are a few little improvements that I do want to do with this cat couch. Thought I had the right things and I didn't, so I can just quickly show you that. I actually have these little peg legs, and my idea was I was going to get some really heavy duty Velcro, which I actually did have for something else and never used it, and put it on the bottom of here, and then get a piece of wood and put the opposite side of the Velcro on the piece of wood, and then on the piece of wood on the bottom I was going to put these peg legs. I just didn't realize how tall they were nor how big this screw bit is. So maybe if I find some little peg legs, and what I really don't like is that like 2-3 years ago, I went to a thrift store and I saw a bag of little tiny peg legs, and I'm like, I don't need these. I'm not gonna buy them. And every day it's haunted me since, because of all the projects that I know I could have used these peg legs for. I would love to put these peg legs, like I'm just gonna put this. The vision, could you see these peg legs being in here? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh, I need to put peg legs on this couch. I really do. And I don't have time right now to do it because I ran out of time. But also I thought those peg legs would work. But the peg legs look so good. Like even the size looks so good. It's just, this thing is like a little bit too big, and it could go through the wood, but then it would have to go through the foam, and I don't want it ruining the foam, and I don't want Totoro to accidentally like somehow it goes through and she sits on it, right? Safety for cats before aesthetically pleasing things. That didn't rhyme, nor did it go well together, but you get what I'm saying. Who knows if she's even gonna sit on it like this? Maybe if she uses it, then I'll do the peg legs. Anyways, enough about the peg legs. I'm actually really glad I went back and bought that extra skein of yarn, because trust me, I needed it. I needed it, because I would not have gotten done these arms had I not bought it. Also, I'm really glad I didn't go with that other yarn. I was going to, like, trust me, I had crocheted like, I think 4 rows of it, and when I put it on this foam, because of how bright the foam is, like how white it is, it really showed through, and you can kind of see how it shows through a little bit, like with this yarn here. So if I would have used that thinner yarn, it would have just been a disaster and I wouldn't have liked it. I think just sticking with the same color was a good idea. Foam wise, it was about the amount that I thought. It was about the amount that I thought. I think the big piece, which would be this piece here and this, was $15, and then the 2 armrests, those were $7.50, like for the 1 square, and then of course I cut it in half. What else? I really don't know what else to say about this couch. I think it turned out pretty good. It did take me a lot longer than I expected, although I thought I was gonna crochet this couch over a 2-week period, and I didn't. Kind of rushed it all in 1 week, mainly because last week I was working on this lovely room, and if you have not seen it, please go watch it. So I spent a lot of time in here when maybe I should have spent more time in the house crocheting this, because then maybe I could have gotten the bottom done. But anyways, I think it looks really cute. I really like it. I really like the fact that I said that way too many times, that I did test this back panel here with these colors, love the colors together, and I want to make a sweater eventually with those colors and with this flower pattern. I think I give this like, I'm gonna say an 8 out of 10. I think that does it for this video. If you're new to my channel, like sewing, thrifting, crafting, and of course crocheting, I mean, I made this cat couch. Also, if you like cats, cat couch, please hit that subscribe button. button. You can also follow me on my Patreon, where I put out my patterns. I've actually had a few people saying, oh, where can I get your patterns? Patreon. I've had it since August. But this pattern, I don't know if it's gonna be on it yet. It might not be, because I made things up as I went along. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm making in June, so this could be the June pattern, or I might come up with something else, because I do have an idea for a top that I think everyone would be interested in. So we'll see if this is the pattern or not. Anyways, I think that's it, so y'all have a good day now.